Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is the continuity of the unit number 15. Okay, today your heading is starting on flow of energy through ecosystem. So for everyone, last time also we pointed the main energy source of the environment, the main energy source of this earth is the sun. Okay, so sunlight falls on the earth's surface. Out of the sunlight that falls on the earth's surface, 1% of the sunlight is trapped by the green plants living on this earth's surface. It is the amount of energy that is brought into the ecosystem. It is the green plants or the photosynthetic organisms that bring the energy into the environment. So to bring the energy into the environment, it is necessary the green plants. So the green plants are the only organism, that means the photosynthetic organisms are the only organisms who can bring the light energy into the ecosystem. If they are not available, light energy will fall, but it will not come into the food chain, right? You know the photosynthetic process that does it perfectly. After green plants or other photosynthetic organisms trap the energy, store that energy in the organic compounds, that energy is now collected by the other organisms. That means the consumers. So from the green plants, one consumer will collect it. From that consumer, another consumer will collect it. And that's what you can see in the food chain. So in the last class also we pointed the energy is flowing through the ecosystem in one way. It is not cycled in every step, in every trophic level. 90% energy loss is experienced. So from one trophic level to the next immediate trophic level, only 10% energy goes. So this is the note you have to write it down. Okay. After writing this note, you can come to this idea. We used to say 90% energy is lost. That energy lost is called energy dissipation. So your book says there are two methods that energy is dissipated. One, energy spent for the cellular respiration. Okay, respiration process, our body works. How much spent in our body is 60%. Energy expended for respiration means for your bodily works, what are for every work it needs energy. Now that used energy, that expended energy, spent energy is 60%. Another 30% of the energy, although it comes inside our body, that portion goes out without we get use of it. They are going out. Feces and urine with them, 30% goes out. So the remaining 10% is the energy stored in our body. You have to understand, it is the energy stored in our body. If we are eaten by another animal, our respiration energy will not go to them because we have used it. Our feces and excretory material energy will not go to them. If a tiger eats our body, the energy stored in our body, that is the 10% energy, will go to them. Hope you understood it. So only 10% energy. So if you go for the food chain, if one trophic level, say producer level, it has 100,000 joules energy. In the next level, only 10,000 there. In the next level, only 1000 there. Next level, 100 there. Next level, 10 there. Next level, 1 there. So if you go for this, staying in upper trophic level is not healthier, it's not beneficial for the organisms. Why? If they stay in upper trophic levels, they have to get only little energy. So most of the organisms will live in lower trophic levels. Okay, upper trophic level will be occupied by only few organisms. That is one thing to understand here. Another thing to understand here is when most of the organisms try to come to lower trophic levels, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trophic levels are the maximum. 10 trophic level, 11 trophic level, 20 trophic levels, you can't expect. Why? In those trophic levels, the amount of energy they get is very, 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 very low. So, will there be longer food chain or shorter food chains in the environment? Mean definitely there will be shorter food chains. Why? They get more energy in the less trophic levels. If you lengthen the food chain, more trophic levels will come. Upper trophic levels are not giving enough energy. So these are the basic ideas you want to know. This is the note you want to copy. How energy is dissipated. And thereafter, in the previous classes also we pointed, there are biochemical cycles, biogeochemical cycles. Bio mean with the contribution of microorganisms and living organisms. Geo mean happening on the earth. They are chemical cycles. So there are many cycles there. Carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, oxygen cycle, sulfur cycle, phosphorus cycle. Many cycles are there. So among these cycles, in your syllabus, there are 2 cycles. One it is carbon cycle, other one is a nitrogen cycle. If you study carbon cycle and nitrogen cycle, that is enough. In that case, first of all, we are going to discuss regarding the carbon cycle. Remember, if you take the carbon cycle, okay, this picture is in your textbook, but I will include certain ideas into it. Carbon rocks in the bottom of oceans is taken as the main carbon source of the earth. Carbonate rocks in the bottom of the ocean are considered as the main carbon source of earth. Keep that in the mind. In those carbonate rocks, there are 2 events going on. One, it is dissolution. Some amount is dissolving, and the dissolved some amount will be again settling at the bottom, sedimentation. So one side dissolution, one side sedimentation. That is going like a cycle. Okay. The mostly known carbon source we see is the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Here, there is only one process. There are 2 processes, actually 2 processes that bring carbon dioxide into the ecosystem. One, it is this process, photosynthesis that brings carbon dioxide into the plants. Okay, it is converted to organic compounds. In the plants, it is converted to organic compounds. Okay. On the other hand, if it dissolves in the water, it will turn to inorganic compounds. If it dissolves, so see here, by dissolving on also, it is getting into the environment. But that is coming in inorganic form. You can see there's no contribution of living organisms when it turns to inorganic compounds. After becoming inorganic compounds, they turn to carbonate rocks and settle at the bottom. Hope you understood it. Rest we will discuss now. There are many processes that release carbon dioxide to the environment. Respiration of the plants release carbon dioxide. Combustion of materials, fuel combustion, okay, the combustion of living bodies, okay, decaying of the dead bodies will release the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Respiration of animals also will release the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. So what are the things that can release the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere? One, it is respiration of plants, respiration of animals, combustion of fuels, decaying of the dead bodies. All these four you can say. These fuels, if you consider, they are here called fossil fuels. Okay, fossil fuels are dead parts of plants and animals. Okay, dead parts of plants and animals can be converted to fossil fuels. Okay, otherwise they will be decayed by the microorganism. They are only the microbial contribution is coming. In the decay only microbes are playing a role. Okay, then fossil fuel is combusted, organic matter and humus are decayed. The decay is releasing carbon dioxide. The decay is releasing carbon dioxide. So this is the basic carbon cycle then. You children have to work out it with words, at least with words. You structure it, you complete it. Okay, right. So notes wise, I have not given any bigger notes there. What are the methods of bringing carbon dioxide into the ecosystem? One, it is photosynthesis. Here, carbon dioxide is converted to organic compounds that you have to write and complete. Second method, you know, dissolution in water. Here, carbon dioxide turns to inorganic ions and then settle as carbonate rocks. That you have to write and complete that one. For that question, these are the answers. After completing that question and answer, you can now work out what are the methods of releasing carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. You can say respiration of plants and animals. We don't need to write separately. Respiration of plants and animals, you can point out. Second one, decaying of dead plant and animal matter. You can write it down. Decaying of dead plant and animal matter, that you can write down. Third one, okay, combustion of fossil fuels, that you can write it down. Like that way, today I am ending my discussion. Inshallah, tomorrow again I will come to you with a new idea on nitrogen cycle. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.